Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, second matchup, second week, season 22. Last round was a win. This was all primarily shown in the last video, so we're not going to spend really any time breaking it down, but we'll take a quick glance at it. So I did not get full cleared, Darth Revan held, and Piet here wasn't even touched. He did clear most of those other teams in one shot though. Now, today, my opponent, these are Chinese characters, I believe. When we look at him, he's got Sith Eternal Emperor, he's running Malevolence, he also has a second Galactic Legend in SLKR. So that is going to be tougher to deal with. When we look at his stats, really quick glance, the lifetime banners, this is what I really like to pay attention to. That is a serious metric, lets me know how much he plays the game mode and how well he does in it. So we're looking at the hot bot, this is that Discord bot from Hot Utils. He's in a much stronger guild than I am, but I have the advantage in the lifetime banners. But looking at clears and undersizes, he does pretty well in clears, but doesn't attempt as many undersizes as I do. A little bit of the edge on top 80. I have slightly more Zetas. He has significantly more relics and gear 12, so he's getting, that's where we're matching up in that top 80 GP primarily. I have a big advantage on mods, both in the quantity of 6 dots and the quantity of speeds overall. And looking at these relic levels, he's got a slight edge over in that tier 7, but he has a lot of his relics in the tier 1 through 3, which is why his top 80 isn't significantly stronger than mine, even though he has way more relics. They're lower level relics. No Commander Ahsoka, but again, the 2 Galactic Legends, a weaker gas, and no relics on Jedi Knight Luke. But other than that, I've got some edges. From his Grand Arena history, it looked like he put SLKR and Sith Eternal Emperor on offense. That's not the case this time, and usually he puts both Negotiator and Malevolence on defense. Today, however, he changed things up a little bit. He put SLKR on defense, which is, I don't know why players do that. There's been a number of times I've gone up against opponents with Sith Eternal Emperor, and I think, I don't know, 2 out of 10 times have they put him on defense. I don't have a solution, and I've gotten lucky that the opponents I have gone up against who have Sith Eternal Emperor didn't have the ultimate. It's a type of situation where if they did do that, I might get stuck. He's already attacked me. This is what he's done. One shots on all these other teams, but my CLS has held. When we take a look here at the top territory, I believe these were all one shots when I looked earlier in the day. Yeah, he one shot all those teams. This is all stuff you normally see from me. The back wall, it's the same teams, but a slightly different arrangement, so I'll show a quick glance. He may still attempt those CLS battles. The only thing here is this team was on the front wall for several Grand Arenas. I moved them to the back wall, see if that makes any difference. But next round, I might be doing Maul on defense. Let's see if he attempted this yet. He had not made any attempts earlier in the day. Still no attempts. I'm suspecting he put his fleets on defense. So he may be done. When we look here, we got Palpatine, we got Troopers, we have Old Republic, Tarkin. Basically, a lot of his Sith Eternal Emperor and Kylo requirements are on defense. All those prerequisites that you have to gear up, that's who we're going to be seeing. Bottom territory, here's the SLKR, Hux, Crew, and Phasma. I have like 30% of a plan. I haven't completely determined what I want to do. But what I was looking at, we're going to start here with Jedi Master Luke. And we're going to do Hermit Yoda and Yoda. From the Grand Arena counters they have on SWGOH.gg, this is a team that should open up some flexibility for the rest of this match. This way I don't have to like use up Jedi Knight Revan, which would be a really nice counter to have, especially with the number of other teams that we have to deal with today. And I like the idea of it because Yoda takes a lot of turns and gets the contract off a lot faster. Not the contract, the ultimate off a lot faster. I'm going to spread buffs. I don't even know if that's what I should do. Sure, let's make progress on DACA. We're just going to make some progress and see how quickly we can get to that ultimate. We may not even need to get to, I think last time we went up against this type of team, we didn't even get to it. Which I think was like 22.1.3. Yeah. I'm gonna do this, even though maybe I shouldn't. Alright, get off that ultimate. Reset all our cooldowns. I'll take care of it. Alright, I like it. The big thing is I didn't want to use up my Jedi Knight Revan. There's also a Ki-Adi-Mundi version, but I don't know if I want to do that with my Ki-Adi-Mundi. Now, I think we're gonna do Nest here. That's a cheap counter. Basically, any time where you have these relics that don't have a scary damage output, I like to use my Nest. The only thing that we've seen a few times are when we get these opponents with bad mods, because I have no speed on this Nest, but I think he takes, or she takes, an outrageous amount of turns because these mods are so bad. So that's a little terrifying. How do I want to play this? Actually, I think I'm going to go with the days, because I do want Phasma to hit me and not the TIE Fighter pilot. Because I know Phasma isn't going to kill me. The pilot might. And there we go. Hux, we're gonna just do some sort of Han related things. Just gotta choose which leader. Do we do Rolo? Do I like this leadership? Sure, I guess. Usually I think I do. I just get healing with Wedge, right? And turn meter. I like that turn meter. I like that the turn meter is critical chance based or critical hit based and not the debuff base on Rolo. So these guys are going to be getting critical hits. I'm doing this record pretty late. It's 1:30 and 1:20 a.m. right now. Let's see. Either way, they're gonna cleanse, so I'm just gonna go after Sith Trooper first. Let's see if we get a stun, please. No. This is a mods thing. Like, I should not have taken that turn before Hux, even though we didn't get the stun, but with the right mods, I would not have got that turn. Alright, here is kind of where I've run on my plan. Or I've run on my pre-plan. But we might just do like Jedi Knight Rev in there. But we're gonna keep things going, so I'm gonna throw in my Kylo here. Because we know that this is what we're gonna do. This is the whole point of relicing Kylo. This is just one of these teams these days. I don't think anyone should even be putting on defense. Any team that can be soloed should not be on defense anymore. I am gonna go for the basic at the healing immunity. Perfect. Alright, we've got blinds, so we're doing the AoE, get the retribution back up. We still have plenty of protection, so I'm going to do the base. I was trying to get the healing immunity. There we go. We've got blinds, so retribution again. See if we can get stun over on missions so we don't have to deal with that nonsense anymore. And there we go. Yeah, we're just gonna do Jedi Knight Revan. We still have gas, we have Jedi Knight Luke. We're going to do Maul up against one of these teams. I haven't decided where we're using Maul. But last round we used Maul up against some of those Ray requirements that were at relic levels. And basically what I feel like is with Maul, we know we can handle any bad relics or weak synergy. So next test is going to be higher quality relics and better synergy. And this is again gear 11 Maul, no Zetas. We are not going to attempt Maul though up against Crew, because I think he's just going to keep healing from all the debuffs from what's his face. Candors. Alright. I need to decide who I want to bring in here though. This is the last round we used gas, but I don't want to use gas. I'm just trying to think if there's any reason why this is a bad idea. I think it's just going to be annoying and take time. Like, we're going to basically need the health reduction from Jedi Knight Revan to really bring down Kylo. But I don't think there's any reason why they can beat me. I guess the only other downside is we're taking Ahsoka away from gas. If I had another relic attacker, that would be someone else to bring in this kind of scenario. Fine. My contacts are drying out. Once we get rid of Kylo, I think I might just auto this. You see how much damage that Kylo just did, and all that recovery. No, don't take your turn. No! Yeah, we are definitely going to have to auto. This is why I kind of want a bigger attacker. I'm going to take out Stormtrooper because he's going to be easy, and from there we should be safely on autopilot. I think we can just be on autopilot right now. Because this team's not a threat, it's just the quality of the relics and the fact that I've gotten in trouble with it before by underestimating it. Because it's a team that, when it's lower relics, you can just walk over it. Yeah, I think the health pool, you can... Is that in my head or is that changing? Yeah, we just gotta wait for this health pool to decrease. Now I'm starting to get worried. No. Come on. Come on. Come on. You just gotta be kidding me. This is what I was concerned about. Jeez. Fine. I guess I could have autoed on basic. I just want to use my cat here. I just want somebody with like a bunch of stuns. But Traya just kind of makes the most sense right now. I'm just gonna do Traya. I'm too tired to think about this. There's not too many teams that Traya is really needed for these days. Just show me the back wall. Okay. Let's move on. My Traya is too weak to have done that to begin with, because that Kylo run could have AoE'd my Traya to death. No problem. Alright, we got Nute. We got Grievous. We can Wampa the Nute. This is why I wanted my Traya. Alright, we can either Bad Batch or Shaak T this. I think it makes more sense to Bad Batch it, but it's... And that was that Relic 2? That's Relic 6. We're gonna have to Shaak T it. My bad. Yeah, we're gonna Shaak T it. We can clean it up with Bad Batch if it goes poorly. There's some slight RNG when it comes to my clones. I think we'll be okay though. We're like 75% on this. I like to start by breaking down these stacks. That's good enough. I want to bring down the stacks because I just want to bring down that damage output before things get crazy. Are we ready for this? Yeah, we're ready for this. Let's do it. God, I hate it. I want to get some more protection up before I take out... Or he's gonna... As soon as Grievous takes his turn, or I take another turn, we might lose Echo. I probably should have... Okay. Give me another stun. I need a stun. Oh, God. No. Stun him. Alright, we're good. That's why you want speed secondaries on your Grievous. You mod him for health, but you still put speed secondaries on him. Gonna quickly do this and move on. Well, I think we're gonna do Maul on the front territory. I don't think there's anybody tempting or interesting here. Front territory, we still have that Palpatine, which I don't think we want to do it there. Let's chuck this at Spy, see if we can land some nice ability blocks. Do my Wampa thing here, which I'm probably gonna have to stop doing. It's entirely possible my Watt is going to be needed for other things. I only do it in 3v3 anyway, maybe not. Tank tech on B2, weapon tech on Wampa. Give me some days. Perfect. Let's dispel. Maybe I should have saved that. Now we're fine. Let's see if we can take out Nute right here. Perfect. Unfortunately, Dooku will counter. Oof. I have a decision to make here. Do I dispel so Wampa can take his turn? But no. Let's bring B2 back. I don't want Dooku to counter, so I'm going to hit Droideka. Alright, we're going to do this. Give me a daze. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh, jeez. I probably should take out Droideka. No, there's no turn meter. Let's just take this Sudoku while we can. And there we go. That's why I love doing that. It's just fun. There's certain versions of Nute though where it fails me. Usually Django is involved. Now these clones. I haven't had to deal with clones in a while. I don't remember what I used to do. Poggle, we'll figure something out. We've got teams for that. Here, though, we still have Gas, we still have Jedi Knight Luke. Like, we have some strong teams. Right now I'm thinking through where I want to use Maul. I'm not going to want to use Maul here. The fracture is going to mess everything up. I don't know enough about the kit to think through if things like this are a bad idea. Troopers can be sneaky good. And while I'm on it, I don't like... You have this icon for this Maul, and then they changed the art for the old Maul. And I don't think they should have touched this because I don't know. I feel like this is not as good. Alright. I think we might want the double tap from Django. Let me read through this stuff again. So we get added health and offense. We're getting stacks of Mandalore. More damage. Don't really care about any of that. Am I dazing with this thing? Dispel, offense down. I feel like Maul is going to lose to this. I feel like we're going to get outsped. And I'm just going to get wiped out. I don't even want to test. It's going to be a waste of a test if I do that. No, it's a bad idea. The only other issue is these other teams. I'm quite confident I'm going to crush this one. I'm pretty confident we're going to crush this one. I'm quite confident we're going to lose this one. Especially if we're dispelling, we're going to be giving them turn meter. And the back wall, we might just do troopers and lose. Yeah, we're going to crush these clones and we're going to crush Poggle. There's nothing to test. We're going to do the troopers because that's the only one that... It's the only one where I don't feel like it's 100% win or 100% loss. Let me remind myself what this bow unique does. So we're gaining protection. And recovering health and protection. I think I want that. See, they go first, they threw down a daze. I'm getting some nice counters though. Do I get like an ability block or anything? So we're gonna get a stack of Anguish. We already have 5 stacks of Anguish because those counters. The next turn that Piet takes is going to mark somebody. We're just going to hit Veers. But you can see with those assists, we're getting protection back. I'm going to hit Piet even though it's... Yeah, this is about what I was expecting. Maybe if I was at Relics. I think we're just gonna gas that. I'm not messing around with those guys. I'm tired. We're just going to crush the rest of this stuff. I don't know how much testing we're going to do. That was the only testing I was really interested in doing. I guess we still have Fennec. I do want to... We'll do Fennec up against, like, Poggle or something. She's no good. Yeah, at least at 3 stars, she's no good. I'm going to do Jedi Knight Luke up against Palp and Vader, and we're just going to... I don't know, we're just going to smash everything else. We're actually making pretty good time, even with the deliberating, but... I feel like I've been doing this a long time just because I'm tired. Jeez, I already used up all my Jedi? Jeez. I'm going to do Ki-Adi-Mundi, even though he gives some shared stuff with, even though it's not all Galactic Republic, he just doesn't give everything. So, if everyone's Galactic Republic, they get all this. Do I, or was I wrong? I don't get anything? Oh, I would give just to the... I think I would give to Barris some stats, but not Luke. I don't know if that's good enough. But really the only alternative is Plo. Get that turn meter from Plo. I think we're just going to go like this. Ki-Adi-Mundi's still a new character. Even though he's at 5 stars, he's still gonna... He can still contribute more than that trash. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. Alright. Yeah. That's why I need Hermit Yoda. Do I have a response for that? I kind of need gas for that, didn't I? I probably should have swapped those two teams. I wonder if we're in trouble. We might have to take multiple. We're gonna attack everything else. We might have to, like, war of attrition that. Let's go to the back wall. I should have used gas there. I'm gonna throw Fennec here. Even though I think we're gonna lose it. I can bring scoundrels with her though, so we can bring in cats. If I did Captain Han. I'm gonna do this. That's only light side though. Fennec's not light side, right? Yeah, light side. And Fennec is dark side. Yeah. So not that. And Captain Han can't bring her back either. We're gonna bring in L3. No, I think I needed a dark side. I don't know. Throw the Shane over on L3. Keep getting those modification protocols or whatever. It's weird. Pretty soon we're gonna get that Rexalade. There it is. Alright, take out 5s. Okay. I feel like this basic's doing more damage. Do I have Seasoned Veteran? No, I'm overconfident. Let's just do this one. Alright, next turn we get our another big hit from Cat. Alright. I don't know. It's probably our best performance out of Fennec yet, but it still leaves me dead inside. So this was Poggle and 2 droids. No, Poggle, Sunfac, and IG-100. I think we're just gonna bounty hunters. We can do some weak... Yeah, we're just gonna do weak bounty hunters. I'm just thinking through, if I were to save Django, I think we're going to do something like this. There's not a lot of damage. But what if we saved Mando with Aura Singh? We've got droids, we've got First Order. We have Bad Batch. We have Ewoks. Troopers. We have Jawas. I think we're just going to do this. I don't think there's any other scenario where... I'm going to double check this before I do it. Because we have a number of teams we still have to work on. And that Poggle's the weakest of all of this. Can I Rebel Assault Tarkin? Tarkin's gonna just wipe the floor with Rebels, right? I want to do it. Let's Rebel Assault. No, I took Wedge away. No. I was much more confident with Wedge. So we could do Rolo. Increase the crit chance. We gain Foresight for taking damage. We get turn meter for resisting debuffs. We're definitely going to bring in Captain Han. And the question is Leia or Lando? I think we're going to do Leia. I think I'd rather all those double hits. The AoE would be really nice because we'd be going up against two AoEs. We're going to get stuck behind the taunt. No, that was a mistake. Wasn't paying attention to buff immunity. Not that one. Let's not waste that right now. Alright, he's gonna... I don't know, I think... I'm a little paranoid about triggering. This Dispel? That's not really what I meant. Fine, let's do this. Okay. You just gotta take out Royal Guard. Give me another daze. I'll take the ability block. No! That was the wrong... Oh no. I messed that completely up. Alright. Come on, Rogue Assault. Do it. Do it. No, you gotta hit more of the times than that. There we go. All right. Listen, I need to get a daze over here. I need a buff immunity. Is what I need. Beautiful. That's why I didn't want to take Maul in there. I knew that was going to get crushed by something weak, and we were able to, with my junk Jedi, my junk rebels, take that on. I had too much faith in Jedi Knight Luke, though. I'm really worried about that. Basically, anything else that's halfway decent needs to be kept for that. So we got Moff Gideon here, which is not really that strong because all the bonuses aren't working. But it's still not awful. Hux would be an option. Bad Batch would probably be good against that Poggle. Probably what we'll do. I think that's what we do. We'll do Hux, though, might be nice here. Let's just keep things moving. We're gonna do... I'm just thinking that maybe I actually do want Bad Batch here. Just as a potential cleanup team. Alright, what's just enough here? My only concern about this is Karth dying and then Death Trooper being able to take one of these guys out. But there's no taunt. We can just get rid of Death Trooper. Moff Gideon, though, he doesn't have the mods to make Moff Gideon fast enough. healing immunity, though, is a problem. That was not part of my calculation. Alright, we're leaving. We're just gonna do the original plan. I still think I want to take out Death Trooper first. I might be wrong about that. Let's pull some turn meter back from there. Perfect. Do this, might not be the best idea. Does he get, he probably gets full stacks back, right? Alright, I need to go in here. We're going to save Bad Batch for the Poggle. We're going to start off with Jedi training Rey. But I feel pretty awful about it. We may not be getting a full clear. I don't know if I have a solution for this. There was a misplay to not use gas here. Alright, I'm going to strip turn meter from Vader, because Vader's going to just... ability. I'll take the ability block. This can't win. Yeah, and now it's over. And everyone has full turn meter. Which is fine. My crew's just gonna get crushed. I need somebody with tenacity up, and no one has tenacity up. What kind of empire do I have right now? These guys are just gonna die. None of those guys can hold up to Vader. This is why you don't do these at 1 AM. Or you make a full plan when you're not tired. 30% of a plan was not enough of a plan. No, we gotta just keep throwing stuff over here. Django's gonna get crushed. I'm gonna throw in the first order, but I don't have any good first order left. These guys are gonna get wiped out. Gear 11's doing nothing up against Relic 7 Vader. I can't beat that. No, I needed my gas there. That was the big failure on my part. We're gonna clear out the rest of the stuff, and then we're gonna have to just accept I'm not getting a full clear. We're at least maintaining my win streak, but that's small potatoes. Where's my bad batch? I want to go to bed. Let's get this done. All right. Let's take out that Moff Gideon now. We can definitely take it out with Django, or we could approach it in a different way. We're just gonna do... Are you kidding me? It was so lame. It was so lame. You dodge on that? You're gonna make me do this nonsense. The only reason I brought in Cara Dune was, or I brought in this team was for Cara Dune and that stun. Which I arguably should have done it earlier. I was thinking Savage, but there's the small chance of a miracle where Django does something that Savage can clean up. Oh my god. Yeah. We'll throw everything we can here. And I still have the new account to do, which we'll just do on auto. Do I have Separatist? Because with Separatist I get damage immunity. That's an idea. It's a bad idea. Because I think I'd rather have the damage immunity than... I think I'd rather have the damage immunity. Unfortunately, Poggle's my only leader. What does Poggle even do for me? Alright. The damage immunity is not going to be enough. Yeah, I needed gas. We're throwing everything at this. What do I care about sleep for? Oh, that's gonna work. We're just gonna die before we even take a turn. That's... Why are you choosing him? This isn't gonna work either. If I had my Piet. Jeez. You guys are so mean. So mean. There's nothing else. I wish I had Quill on IG-11 right now. Nope. We got nothing. I think I want this one. That's the days. Of course I don't get anything. Why would I get anything? Why do anything nice? Why are you dodging? If it wasn't for those dodges, I would have had to disintegrate right there. All right. am going to do this bad idea. Which I guess maybe I should have done this with Django, but I wouldn't have had the damage immunity. I should have timed this differently. If Vader didn't have all those turns right then, that may have been more successful. This is the last one. I'm going to try out these two. And then we're going to go to the new account. I'm going to do a bunch of battles on auto and then be done with this. Such a promising start to this thing. Goodbye to Kira. And the stuns. These guys are dead. Alright, we're done. The full clear was stopped because of poor execution on my part in using gas against the inferior team. I could have found ways through those troopers. Django would have killed one of those troopers and broke down that stuff. Anyway, it's still a win. A win's a win. Now switching to the new account. Alright, we back. Last Rebel is my opponent. This is what he's got. We've got Jedi Knight Revan here. He's got Galactic Republic as his fleet. This is the top of his roster. We've got a Vader, both Zetas. A lot of Gear 11 stuff. A lot of Zetas. But things look to be getting somewhat more shallow a little later on. I'm going to jump in here. This opponent may also be a viewer of the channel. So good luck to him if he is. All this is standard. We're moving on. We got Geos down here. We got Mandos. We're just going to get started. The upper territory look to be clones. I don't think we can quite auto these battles like we had been doing on the last round. Just fracture that guy. Alright, let's keep going. I wasted so much time on that last round. It's now 2:40 a.m. Far too late to be playing this game. I only play this game this late when I'm doing Conquest because it's a horrible game mode. I guess more accurately because of how horrible the grind is now, and sometimes it's the only time I can find to do it because I'm an adult man and I don't have the time to just grind that game mode. Because CG doesn't have an understanding of who their player base is, apparently. Alright, that's good enough. This one we can auto. Zelbar. Sure want that Zeta on Django. That unique Zeta. Prevent the revive. A second. Alright, what's on this back wall? Plo and Django. Plo, Django, Grievous. And just to make sure I don't use up a team I need, let's double check the top territory. This 5s is the lead. Okay. Okay. I guess Cody's the strongest one. Not really, though. Taunt to get that frenzy. We can hit Echo and not 5s because there's no Zeta on 5s. So we can just go for triggering that contract. You guys are really gonna do me like that? You guys gotta be kidding me. Is this because of all the crap I was talking? I didn't expect my Mando to die like that. I guess my Mando is not finished. There, sacrifice done. We still have, what, Jedi Knight Revan, HanChew. Let's just use HanChew here. Right? Yeah. What possible surprises could there be? So we got Shaak, we've got JTR, we've got JKR. We got a lot of stuff. Who's the strongest? I was so full of energy and hope when I started. But it's all gone now. I'm just fatigued. Shaak here? I don't even know how good my Shaak is though. Sure, Rux and Echo. A lot of these teams I stopped putting on purple ability masks. I've been saving them for Zetas and the like to go after Malik. Yeah, none of this really worries me without Zetas and the right gear and relic levels. That's a little scary. Let's go after Droideka. Droideka's the threat here. Dispel. I need you to take your turn, Shaak. Dispel. No, not that ability. Just use your basic. Okay. These are just bad Jedi. If my BB-8 was further along, R2 would be probably the best option, and not Finn. But my BB-8 is not far along. Because that is the max BB-8 you need to unlock JTR. Maybe it's possible to do it lower. There's no Zeta and Jolie here, so I don't really care either. You can see how weak all these characters are. How much, because these are not scary Jedi. They're doing some work against this team. I can't believe Luminara lasted that long. And we're getting nothing from that Illuminated Destiny. I should save this for the morning. Because I will be shocked if any of you stuck with me this long. I'm just talking to talk now. Oh, I'm going to talk about my fantasy basketball team. We had a great night. It's part of the reason I started this so late. Evan Mobley did awesome. Great rook. That's what I'll do. I will tell you about my fantasy lineup. It's a 16-team keeper league, friends from high school. I take it very seriously. I've won the league twice, come in second a couple times, usually make the playoffs, but I missed the playoffs last year. Kind of surprising. But the players I drafted, they had down seasons. Because last year I had De'Aaron Fox, I had Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, I had John Morant, Jaren Jackson, I had Isaiah Stewart. But I missed on my rookies last year. They did not turn out, partly because I had Obi Toppin, who I think is a good player, but Tom Thibodeau is a coach that hates rookies. And Patrick Williams is a better real-life player than a fantasy player. This year, however, it looks like I have hit on my rookies. We got Mobley, Suggs, and Duarte as my rookies. The reason I go after rookies is because in the Keeper League, the rules that we have, we get an extra year if you draft a rookie, which I exploit. This is how I play games. I look for inefficiencies. That's the inefficiency in my fantasy basketball league, is my fellow league members don't understand the true value of a rookie. That extra year of control of a rookie is monumental. It allows you to just have this major cornerstone for the rest of your ownership of those characters, or in the characters, players for cheap. Alright, we are wrapped up here. That's Grand Arena. It was a complete mess of one. I need to institute a rule for myself to not play these or start these after midnight. But I kind of want to sleep in the morning and didn't have to want to worry about this, so I decided to push it. Be safe out there, everyone. Be excellent to each other. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. Way too late at night.